Welcome to New York on this beautiful sunny day. I'm here with Chef Alain Bosse from Taste of Nova Scotia, and Chef Alain is going to show us how to break down a lobster. Look at these, we got some gorgeous lobsters here from Nova Scotia, right?
I did, and I brought a few tools with me as well, Mark, from one of the knife companies that's right next door to us. And what they've done for me is what you call a lobster cracker.
Okay.
And
so we've got a special blunt end here.
They've taken a chef knife and basically cut it. It's easier for us to operate, so when we're chopping lobster with people, we're not scared of tipping their fingers off.
That little tip.
That? Okay.
Right.
So we're basically going to show you the basics. You pull off the two legs. You could go and walk along.
Yeah.
That would be the easiest way.
Pull off our legs here.
Yeah.
We've got some good claw meat in there, huh?
Yeah, we'll start with the legs, so it's a lot easier. And I'll give you the lobster chopper.
Okay,
and
I got the
I'll
special
use the
one.
chef knife. And basically, it's 3 incision. 1, 2, and then 1. There you go.
Yep.
And the big one, you go in and
Right
stay
there
in.
there.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, a little too much. That's okay. Too much power. But
See,
here,
I'm used to really hacking these things.
and all you have to do is a little click like this.
Okay.
And what we want.
And then you've got your claw meat, and
then
you can present it.
That's right. See, you could pull this way, and all you do then is just push it out, and the perfect lobster meat comes out.
Okay. Well, mine isn't so perfect.
It's missing
but
a
guess what?
piece, yeah?
It's still pretty good. we
Yeah,
can present it
there
on
you
the
go.
plate like that.
Exactly. So in this case, we're
Okay.
actually going to make an awesome sandwich for this afternoon. So we'll just take all this meat and throw it all in.
Now, will we gently break this up,
yeah,
or will
you
we leave
can.
it whole?
Yeah, sure. If
All
that's
right.
easier.
There you go.
You're probably easier.
Okay.
3-piece. We're ready
Got
to
my
go.
other piece in here.
Yep. And we got another nifty little tool here to take everything, all the meat outside of the knuckles themselves, because they're full of meat.
Yeah. Now that's the thing about all of this shellfish is that there's so much good meat in there, but you got to really get in all the nooks and crannies and crevices to get it out.
Well, we'll show you how to get into the body, which is the part that a lot of people just, unfortunately, just throw out. But it's actually one of the best part of the lobster. So there you go.
Okay. So I'm getting my
Lobster out of the actual
there. See,
knuckles.
that's a beautiful little piece right there.
Yeah.
That's going to be good in our lobster roll.
So while you do that, we'll try. You got one more try to make sure that you know.
So here we go.
So it's one.
There.
You got it.
Okay. There. And now right here, I got to go part way, right?
That's
Not
right.
all the way.
That's right. A little more.
Okay. There I go. Oh boy. You can tell I'm not from the sea. I'm from the mountains.
Okay, let's do this again. Look, see, 1, 2, and then.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not
just a
using
little.
the back of it is. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then all you do
Oh.
is break. It looks good. It looks good. You did a great job. This time it's me that didn't do such a good job. See?
Okay. But I guess that's just a good lesson for you, right? We all make mistakes. You move on and you make it look pretty.
That's right. At the end, nobody's going to know the difference.
There we go.
Anyway.
See, it's still the claw still looks gorgeous. Okay. And then so as he showed me again, we sort of pull that out. That looks lovely. Okay. You got your piece there.
Yeah, I'm used to this.
Okay.
There we go.
And then the
Take our
body.
knuckles. Now we get to the body. Well, first we'll get to the tail. Okay? So we dismantle the tail, like such. And then you see the difference right away between the male and the female again.
Yeah.
There's the eggs in the row versus just the row in the male.
And
Okay,
here we
but
got
we'll get
just
to
the
that in
row.
a second. First we'll do the tail. So we open it up, and you put it inside your palm of your hand, like such, and squeeze it.
Okay.
Okay? Because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll cut that in half.
Yeah.
And then there is a channel inside that you really don't want to mix with your meat.
Oh, right.
We'll
yeah.
show you how to
yeah,
remove
You
that
gotta
in
clean
a
that.
second. You got to clean that. And all you do is you pull it back. It's supposed to be easy.
Yeah. Don't know my own strength. See, I just ripped it right off.
Oh, there you go. You
There
get
we
a
go.
perfect piece, though. That's perfect.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah. I'll join you in a second here. There we go. We have the perfect
Okay.
tail, right?
Then take the tail
and then what
off.
we do
Okay.
is we remove this backwards.
Okay, so I pull from here?
That's correct.
All right.
And see, automatically the
Oh, okay. And
the
see,
canal
that's
comes
the
out.
bit we don't want.
That's the bit you don't really want to mix with your lobster.
It's kind of like with shrimp too, right?
It's the same thing.
You
You
want to
gotta
make sure you
devein it.
clean
You gotta
that
take the
clean
vein
that
out,
vein
yeah.
out and get rid of it.
And then from there, we could just cut up nice little chalk pieces.
Okay.
And so on little tiny pieces like this, and
All
we'll mix
right.
it into our beautiful sandwich that we're going to make.
looks gorgeous. I want some smaller pieces there.
Yeah. Now, if you're like me, you like a nice flavor to your sandwich at this point. So what we are going to do to give it a little more flavor is we're going to add a little bit of the roe.
And let's talk about that.
Yeah,
now, there's
sure.
different names for that, right?
Yeah, some call it the tamale, some
Yeah.
call it the roe. It depends on which way, who you talk to. But at the end of the day, it's literally the lungs, let's say, of the lobster.
Yeah, and people, they look at it and they go, yeah, it's not too appetizing.
I don't want to get into that.
But
yeah, it's the best part.
It's got some good taste.
Oh, it's the best
Yeah.
part. And my favorite way to eat lobster is on a picnic table with newspaper and a piece of bread next to me. And what I do is I cut my French bread and I remove the inside of the bread. And I take
out
all
that
the
soft
roe
part.
and all that stuff and I dump it all on there. And at the end of the meal, that's my dessert.
That's kind of like butter.
It is. You put
that sounds
melted
good, so
butter
do that.
on top and you're all set and ready to go. It's wonderful. But we'll use the female, so it's a little easier. So there's one part of the lobster you really shouldn't eat. You know, everybody says, well, which part of the lobster to eat? There's something in this area that you shouldn't eat. So what we're going to do is show it to everybody.
Okay.
So in this case, you notice how I've taken out all the eggs in the roe. And actually, this is the best part, Mark. See, you like the roe?
Yeah, that's the little bit of the roe. I can just eat it right like that?
You sure can.
Okay.
That's that. Yeah. So
That's exquisite.
and from there, you notice that at the top, I could take all the meat that's attached to this.
Right, so anything that's white
Yep.
is good to use.
This part you don't eat. Okay, it's the actual brain and the head of the lobster. So the top of the head itself is the area that really shouldn't be eaten. So
Okay.
when they cut the lobster on the bottom, like straight across,
Right.
there's dangers of that cross contaminating. So
Yeah, you
it's
can get
it's
some of
best
the
to take it
brains
out.
in
Yeah,
there. No good.
Exactly. There's
Okay.
an awful lot of people. There's a story about people drinking milk with lobster. There's an old wise tale that you shouldn't drink milk with lobster. And the problem is in the old days, nobody knew about cross-contamination or whatever it is, so they automatically associate it to the milk.
Yeah.
But the real reason is because they ate the inside of the brain, unfortunately, and got sick.
Yeah, so now we know how to
we
keep
know
things
stay away
clean
from that.
and not cross-contaminate and
right.
still have a great lobster roll.
That's right. So, but we're pretty well have all our meat for our lobster roll, but I wanted to show you the intricate part of the actual body itself, because there's plenty of meat in the body, right? All the little legs are full of meat.
Yeah.
So that's the first
You
thing.
can
We
get
take all the legs off, right? And the best way to eat these legs is you have to insert it into your mouth, and you bite here and you bite backwards.
Right, and then you just pull it out
You just
like that.
Pull it out like that. So you just, and you actually get all that meat. It's sweet. Nice and,
That is.
nice
It's really
and
nice.
flavorful. So,
Okay, enough eating.
so you have to think every leg is connected to the main body, therefore full of meat as well, right? So the big claws were connected to the top of the body over here. So when you break this open like this, look,
Yeah, okay. Even more bits. And I guess this kind of thing would come in useful, wouldn't it?
well, you know what? This one you almost have to do by hand.
Okay,
Just gotta
right.
put your fingers in there and really get the fingers to do the.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that way you avoid that cartilage, the little
That's right.
bits in there
There's
that you
a
don't
little
want.
bit. And see, look, this is full
Yeah,
of meat.
that's gorgeous.
So, and that's the sweetest
So
part of the lobster.
if you haven't been doing this, you've been throwing away a lot of the good stuff.
Exactly. So there we are. That's everything there is to know from the inside of the body and to the whole lobster itself. So now we're ready
Perfect,
to make our
Chef.
sandwich.
Great. And we'll make that sandwich on the next show.